15 Best Things to Do in Netherlands. The Netherlands, Europe's crown jewel, known everywhere as a land of windmills, canals, and tulips, is one of several fascinating holiday destinations that catch the hearts of all tourists. It is a veritable treasure trove of history, legacy, culture, and art. From the luxe life of Amsterdam to the serene ports of Rotterdam, every city here is filled with treasure troves in the form of local attractions. Number 1. Explore the canals of Amsterdam. Amsterdam has a vibrant canal system, much like the city of Venice. The pretty waterways are one of the best-loved attractions in Amsterdam, and you can explore the idyllic routes by taking a boat tour or a water taxi that lets you hop around a range of locations. Be sure to look out for the many houseboats moored along the canals. Number 2. Stroll around the Garden of Europe. Keukenhof is otherwise known as the Garden of Europe, is one of the most beautiful places to visit in the Netherlands. The largest public garden in the world, it boasts more than 70 acres of land, and displays 700 varieties of tulips. In addition to tulips, visitors can see thousands of hyacinths, crocuses, and daffodils. Number 3. Visit the Rijksmuseum. The spectacular Rijksmuseum, aka the National Museum, in Amsterdam's Museumplein has been collecting rare art and antiquities since 1809. Not surprisingly, its extensive collection today amounts to nearly 7 million works of art, including 5,000 paintings in more than 250 rooms, as well as a vast library with some 35,000 books. Number 4. Visit the Anne Frank House. The Anne Frank House is a must-see when in Amsterdam. The home is where Anne's family, who were Jewish refugees from Frankfurt, hid for much of World War II. Here this remarkable girl wrote her famous diary. Although she died just 2 months before the war ended, her legacy lives on through her words, which have since been translated into 51 languages. Number 5. Visit the Oude Haven in Rotterdam. Located an easy 1-hour train ride from Amsterdam, the port city of Rotterdam is well worth visiting for its well-preserved old harbour, or Oude Haven. The city has a long and rich maritime history thanks largely to its location on the Nieuwe Maas. The harbour is chock full of old houseboats and sailing ships, many of them on display at the Maritime Museum Rotterdam. Number 6. Appreciate art in Van Gogh Museum. The spectacular Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam is ranked an impressive number 2 in a leading list of the top art museums in the world, attracting nearly 1.5 million visitors each year, as befits one of the world's greatest artists. This impressive gallery and museum was specially built to showcase more than 200 paintings, 500 drawings, and 700 letters in its vast collection. Number 7. Visit the Windmills of Kinderdijk. Enjoying a scenic location on the River Noord is the village of Kinderdijk, which means children's dike in Dutch. Many people come here to see the magnificently preserved 18th century windmills. Now UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the 19 Kinderdijk windmills, built between 1722 and 1761, are the largest surviving concentration of windmills in the Netherlands. Number 8. Explore the Hoge Veluwe National Park. Covering nearly 13,800 acres, the Hoge Veluwe National Park is the largest continuous nature reserve in the country, as well as one of the most popular day trip destinations for locals and visitors alike. Featuring dense woodlands in the north, as well as a fascinating sculpture park, the area was once a country estate and hunting reserve, and to this day is home to many red and roe deer. Number 9. Explore Zeeland's Dikes. Incorporating the deltas of the Rhine, the Maas, and the Schelde rivers, Zeeland includes the numerous islands and peninsulas of the southwestern section of the Netherlands. As you travel the area, you'll see evidence of the mega engineering project known as the Delta Works. These massive structures, basically high-tech dams, can control how much water enters the area's key estuaries from the North Sea. Number 10. Visit historic Valkenburg. Romantic little Valkenburg, in the picturesque Ulle Valley, boasts the country's only hilltop castle, which dates from the 12th century. The castle sits atop Windmills or Castle Rock, and you can also visit the neighboring 14th century basilica called St. Nicolaaskerk Basilica. The local town is also famous for its spas and caves, as well as its Christmas market, which opens from November to December in the Velvet Caves. Number 11. Take a tour of Royal Delft. Royal Delft is the last remaining Delft earthenware factory from the 17th century. The world-famous blue and white pottery is still entirely hand-painted according to centuries-old tradition. Tours include a chance to see talented artisans hand-painting pottery, visit the factory's vast collection of Delftwares, and even finish up with a posh afternoon tea experience in the on-site tea room. Number 12. Indulge in some adventure at Efteling. Take a break from the surreal experiences, and indulge in some adventure in Efteling. It is the biggest amusement park located in the Kaarsheuvel, and is divided into different zones, with varying thrill levels. Some of the top attractions of this place are rides like Joris en de Draak or the George, and the Dragon, as well as the Flying Dutchman. Number 13. Take a trip to Madurodam. If you want to see the whole of the Netherlands but don't have time, then travel to Madurodam in The Hague. Here you will find a mini version of the Netherlands on a 1/25 scale, and you can see all the county's top destinations, including cute windmills, main landmarks, and decorative features like bridges. This model city even includes a harbour, a railway system, and an airport. Number 14. Get your adrenaline rush with Europe's highest swing. One of the most thrilling things to do in Amsterdam, Netherlands, is swinging over the edge at Adam Lookout. Perfect for adventure seekers and explorers, this swing, situated at an altitude of 100 meters, will give you the real thrill in Europe, and ensure that your holiday becomes unforgettable. Number 15. Savor the local cuisines of Netherlands. When visiting the Netherlands, you must not miss out on tasting the local delicacies. Stroopwafel, kroket, kaas, rookworst, poffertjes, and stampot are some of the must-try dishes in the Netherlands. From sweet treats to full meals, there are many delicacies available throughout the country to tantalize your taste buds and pamper the foodie in you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.